As first the survivors and then the liberating flags march in, we realize that every year there are fewer and fewer eyewitnesses, and that the task of testimony is becoming our responsibility.
I believe I was the first man in the American Army to deal with war crimes. And as we entered some of the concentration camps, the first one was Buchenwald. I've been asked to describe, what my reactions were when we reached the camp. I have difficulty with that. They were indescribable. Dead bodies lying on the ground. You couldn't tell if they were dead or alive. Their eyes appealing for help. People scrounging in piles of garbage looking for some morsel of food to stop the starvation. Crematoria still going, with bodies in them. I had peered into hell, is the way I had described it. Absolutely incredible to a rational human mind how human beings can be treated that way. Let me go on now to the Nuremberg trial itself. I was 27 years old. It was my first case. I rested the prosecution's case in 2 days, and I convicted all of the defendants, and 13 were sentenced to death. Now, I didn't ask for the death penalty. And the reason I didn't ask was because I didn't see any way you could get justice for these 22 people for murdering 1 million people. There was no way to balance that scale. And if I could do something more important than that, if I could create a rule of law which would bind and protect all people, because the victims were killed because they didn't share the race and the religion and the ideology of their executioners. And if I could make it the law that they couldn't kill people for such reasons, that rule, principle of law, would protect everybody, forever, everywhere. And I asked the court to affirm that as the principle and the purpose of that trial, and they complied.
Today, we honor the survivors and remember the victims exactly as they deserve to be remembered.
Ella Benstern.
So we invite 12 Holocaust survivors to light the memorial candles. We recognize that for everyone who survived, there were many who did not.
Hava Eisen, Sarah Gruber,